It's really interesting how people identify the butterfly effect when it comes to geography and science, and they fail to understand the geopolitical impacts of events, that two events that are seemingly unrelated are intertwined. A perfect example of this is when China moved against Hong Kong. Russia and Iran were watching that. Russia took the message from that: great, we can perhaps flex our muscle with Eastern Europe. And that's exactly what has happened. They've also watched the Biden administration seek to revive the Iran deal and really not hold Iran to account. In turn, they interpret that as a feeble administration that really won't take measures to upshore the Western order as we know it. And this is not only about Ukraine, this is about the international liberal order since the end of World War II that we have enjoyed. When you have China and Russia in deep alignment with one another, what can end up happening is not only challenges in Eastern Europe, but also challenges to the Gulf. So you already see Gulf states having rejected America's request not to allow China's 5G technologies. This is especially important when the Gulf states are seeking to diversify their economies. What's going to happen if Russia says to Iran, look, because of the pushback that we're getting now by the West, because of the sanctions that we're receiving, we're going to be less restrained on you. We're going to be perhaps selling you anti-missile defense systems. We might be selling you missiles as well. So there are huge implications on that front. It's possible that Iran might view the conflict between Russia and Ukraine and the Western response or lack of response to it as a sign we should really leverage the Americans, and it may cause the Vienna talks to falter. It may cause, and in contrast, it may cause America to upshore sanctions even more harshly. So what's going to happen? Are sanctions going to be unraveled, or are they going to be upshored as a result of what's happening in Russia and Ukraine? If Russian oil now is not going to be purchased, we've seen Germany conduct a role reversal. Does that mean that the markets are going to be ripe for more Iranian oil? But Iranian oil has been sanctioned until now. So perhaps the Americans might think, right, we need to upshore sanctions in order to make, we may need to unravel sanctions in order to make energy markets receive Iranian oil. How is the UAE and Saudi Arabia and other GCC states, how are they going to balance their relationship by an increasingly interventionist Russia, United States that wants to have a lighter and lighter footprint in the region, and increased involvement with China and a more assertive Iran? All these things are influenced by the Russia-Ukraine dynamic, and it cannot be overlooked.